shitty.
So flip them.
No.
Oh.
So don't bang them.
No, just
So
don't rock
do what
them.
the Bills fans do and suplex them.
Hey, what's going on?
Them.
Go ahead, but don't rock them side to side. Otherwise, they
Go ahead.
Oh shit! Hey guys, how you doing? Everything going okay today?
So we're gonna.
Yeah, we got.
Okay, there we are.
We have
I can
4
see your-
people.
I can see your lovely face.
Wait, we
on
have
my,
everyone for the Earth expedition.
We have 4 people. Hey guys, how's it going?
This is
6
actually
people.
pretty
Holy shit!
Shit!
10 people.
Ryan, look at
Holy
yourself.
fucking shit!
Ryan, look at yourself.
Shut down.
People.
I'm ugly.
I'm gonna
Double
throw
this.
Hey,
Look at
guys.
your boyfriend being amazing.
How's it
Look at
going?
it. Look at that beautiful face.
You guys
You are
doing okay?
beautiful,
You guys
Ryan.
doing okay?
You're a
We love
slut.
you.
Guys, I don't think you know. We have over 3 people in the thing. We have 7 people.
One of them is.
Wait, where'd 3 of them go?
I don't know.
They left.
Are you guys doing okay today? How's it going?
So we should get started on the Earth expedition.
Welcome to Factor Cap. Can I? Massive.
Can I stretch my legs?
How many raccoons can I fit in my purse before
Less than 2.
JC Penny knows it?
And yes, I know that answer.
Wait, less than 2 raccoons can fit in your anus? What?
No, 2. Or is
What
it
the
less than
hell?
It's
We're alive.
2? Because your aunt asked.
I'm just trying to go with the
Because I think we're like-
conversation here.
Welcome to Factor Cap.
We're about to test that theory today. We have some
Solid
rabid
hot
raccoons in a cage off.
Welcome to Factor Cap. Welcome to Factor Cap.
Motherfuckers, try that apple
You know,
sauce.
it's how easy technology makes it.
I'm debating on actually trying it.
Yeah.
It's not
Anyway,
apple
let's
sauce.
literal apple.
Decide different colors or shapes as layers, and you can just
It is a
ignore
sauce.
them
Ah,
when you're drawing.
Yeah. It does
Or-
make it
or-
makes it easier,
literal
but you still need the
applesauce.
skill.
You gotta bring tape next time.
You still need skill.
You know what I mean.
How's everything going, guys?
Saying that art like this isn't real art.
No.
Oh no,
It
it's
is.
absolutely real art. Absolutely.
I will break your legs.
Odd.
Is
Well, of course it's
That's like saying that.
This is the first time they've ever had something like this.
You know,
Is it the
computer
same
programming
one from last
nowadays is
Yeah,
real
same one
art
from last
because
time.
you don't want to have to mess with a tube or
That was
insert it
This
to move
is
the disc.
marshmallow,
Yeah.
cream cheese, and a mix
Reminds
of
me of a
candy.
wall.
Is everything going okay for you guys? I only see 2 people commenting, so I hope everything's going okay.
Oh no.
No, don't worry. The other, 5 people are just being held in the other fuse basement.
Oh, that was said.
That was said.
I'm surprised. The most we've ever had in a stream just happened now for 10 people.
Wait, what? No,
Wait, hold on. Didn't we have a stream with like 30 once?
No.
No?
Nobody.
Okay.
Not at the same time.
That was your dream.
I don't dream.
Yes, you do. Now you do.
I dream of static.
You'll dream of me.
The dream of we.
Don't worry, big man bears. Someday.
I am now uncomfortable.
We can make it worse.
Oh, fuck no.
No. When you do that, you gotta.
One of the classic blunders. And on the shoulders. How is it that when
Yeah,
we do
you
D&D
know
at
massage
your
is
house,
tense.
then we get tons of people watching the stream and following along with You're you? terrible massagist.
They become
Oh,
better
okay.
internet.
No.
Barely. No,
No, please Probably, don't. yeah. The internet. That doesn't count.
It's too late, man.
Factor.
You gotta press it though.
Yeah, you're just rubbing my shoulder.
With your palms.
All right, I'm going to.
There you go. Okay.
So Josh said that he might go. Brent, you said you're not going, or you are going?
Nah.
Okay.
I'll go.
I know you're going. I know it's you 3 so far, Aaron and I, and then Josh said he's going to be driving later. By the way, guys, if you are watching this stream, anytime you donate, you go on the Wall of Heroes. It enters you into a contest at the end of the year. Whether you donate, buy merch, whatever you want to do. But also, we are going to be having a live stream this Sunday, the 28th or 9th, I believe. I think it's the 29th.
Yeah, Milky Moves or something.
Oh yeah, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Milkers.
No, it was a huge pile. It was a huge pile.
Oh yeah, huge pile of shit. Yeah.
I'm surprised that was the first username that's going up on the wall, though.
Are you
But-
surprised that someone with that kind of username wouldn't want to get their name immortalized
No.
just for the lols?
Anyways, this Sunday, 29th, we are going to be going to the Renaissance Festival and doing a live stream all day so you guys can see stuff. If you guys want to see a shop, come on there and just let us know in the comments or DM us if you want us to go to a specific shop.
It
Okay,
will
let's-
be the Michigan Renaissance Festival.
Yeah, it's the Michigan Renaissance Festival. We'll be there from about 2 o'clock to 7 o'clock in Holly, Michigan.
Yep, Holly, Michigan. There we go.
So if you guys want to, come on by, and the winner is going to be getting one thing that we get that day at the.
You won't know what that is. We just make it up on our own.
True. Yeah. We are going to be getting.
Spontaneous gift.
We are going to be getting a random item from the shops you tell us to go to. Nothing that's like a sword or something, but definitely something nice.
Yeah, the swords are for us, not for you. I'm sorry.
Eventually
Sorry,
they
but
will.
like,
Eventually they will be for you though. Once we get
Shit.
more,
once we actually
sure.
have money.
Wait, this
Yeah.
is YouTube. You can show weapons. Show Peacekeeper.
that's point towards me.
Show Peacekeeper. Brent,
Yeah,
cut his head
I
off.
want to put it in.
Take the blade.
So last session, this Sunday actually, we went to the Renaissance Festival.
You
and
didn't go, bitch.
There
Party
you go.
went, and we got Peacekeeper for Hogarth.
No, I got it
Yeah,
for
two
myself.
two people
bitch.
two people from the party came and got one of the items that we have. So that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
$568.
Nice.
Yeah.
At a 0, that's how much I'm going to be spending.
What?
Don't worry about it.
5,000.
680. I have no idea how much I'm going to spend, but
Wait.
listen,
Mate.
I'm going to be buying at least
From-
one sword, at least one
Brent.
dagger, and then
Brent,
who knows
soda's
what
on the
else.
ceiling.
You're probably going to be
How am
spending
I
close
taking
to
care of
1,000.
You are.
Hey T,
Hey,
how's
good
it
thing
going?
I've got an $1,800 limit on my
I'm
credit
gonna
card.
have to.
Yeah.
That's probably going to
pay it
max it
over.
out.
Oh Jesus.
That doesn't work.
Put a leaf on it.
I'm going to stab you.
He already stabbed you, technically, so your house is you.
I'm going
As
to
your
gut you
points.
and use your teeth as a mace.
Do it, please. Wait, what?
Oh.
You mean the spikes on a mace? Are you just going to use my skull as a mace? That'd be awesome.
The forest style.
Oh shit, John, we're going to be having the new guy here today.
Oh,
Oh,
Lucas?
fuck.
Lucas, do you have
Wait, I
another?
thought he wasn't. Wait, I thought he wasn't going to be joining this campaign.
He
Like,
is.
Ah, fuck.
Ian specifically said that he was just going to join the
And I
Deception
talked to Lucas, and apparently he is going to join. Ian says he has no idea what's going on with Lucas.
Okay.
So either Ian or Lucas is bipolar. Got it.
No, there's
Well-
there's schizophrenic. Lucas is actually just a manifestation of Ian that we can somehow all see.
I'm going to drown you.
Please do so. Don't end my suffering.
That's a
I'm
lot
going
of
to drown you in nothing less than hydrochloric acid.
Now you know
Do
how
it.
I feel.
Absolutely, do it
Hey, how's it going?
now.
All right, time to go get the lie. Hey Brent, I need you to help me up into that attic I lied to you all about.
What?
All right.
Do you have another? Do you have another chair?
What do you think I'm going to get?
The bodies in your attic?
No.
Well, yeah, they serve as a good chair. You know, bend over and
Yeah.
you can sit on them or you can walk on them.
You don't get me to the attic. I lied to you all about.
Yeah, he lied to us about the attic because he didn't know that he actually didn't know there was an attic. I found the attic and I pointed it out to him.
Really?
You didn't remember that from the house tour last time?
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, he's like, I don't think there's an attic here. I'm like, hey, what's this? Isn't this an attic opening right here? And like, oh, I guess there is.
Something that I realized that, because I know you were talking about possibly getting a place in here.
Yeah.
At some point. I realized that the only shower is in the bathroom.
All right,
that's
which one of you
connected to the
assholes
two
told me to
bedrooms.
bring this chair down? I'm throwing it at you first.
Hit me with your best
Oh,
shot.
no, that's the pub shower.
Come
the shower in the
hit me
bathroom
with your
over here.
best. Fire away.
Yeah. Hey, Josh, aren't there two showers? There's a shower tub and then a regular shower
Huh?
in this house.
No, there's just one shower upstairs.
Do you- but do you have hoses?
As well.
No, this is outside. Because the
Okay,
master bedroom shares with the other
We have
one. Faucet on
No,
the
no, no.
outside out there, but I don't know
Yes,
if it's Jack and
Aaron, this place has
Bathroom.
faucets outside. It's for sprinklers.
It's the only one with the
We
shower.
do have sprinklers.
Yes. Well, I
The
mean,
sprinklers
any
are
house.
automatically right here. You want to see how the sprinklers
Listen,
work?
if you
I-
don't have an
I'm-
outdoor spigot,
It's okay. I'm good.
I reject you.
I trust you. John, I trust you.
We have one, but
John,
we
leave the
fixed
bodies in the
it.
closet. I trust you.
Apparently the
You want to
whole
see where the
thing
bodies are?
No, I don't want to see where the bodies
You wanna see
are.
where the bodies are?
Oh yeah! I want to see where we're gonna put Chris.
I've been scarred enough today. I don't need more bodies.
One on each side of the house.
I have my dog lick me.
Ah, yes. The
What
dog.
did Obi eat something that she wasn't supposed to again?
No, but Sally ate grass that had transmission fluid on it. Or not transmission, power steering fluid.
Jesus.
So she's been
She got out of
very
the house?
grumpy and very out of it for the past 2 days. And she was throwing up foam.
That's good.
Oh no.
Don't worry, she just got rabies.
She's stupid.
She's your attack cat now.
She's upset that she did something Obi-worthy.
Well, in about 30 minutes when Lucas gets, or 30 or 20 minutes when Lucas gets here, and then Ian gets here, we'll be starting.
Wow, Lucas getting dropped off here? That's all now? Okay.
See, unlike
You
the
should be. I know. I'm not.
I
Let's
have
just start right now and then they can jump in. Because I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing right now.
Me either.
we're either waiting for Ian.
Well, we shouldn't be.
Why is my thing saying back to school Norton after it said that Xfinity is stopping supporting Norton on my computer?
Where?
Why is my computer on as well? I just turned that off.
Well, I might have bumped the mouse.
The ghost.
I turned it off.
The
Oh, I have
ghost.
no idea.
The ghost wants to play a
You
game.
turned it off.
No,
wait.
no, she doesn't.
Wait. How did you turn it off? It's got that many tabs open.
Because it automatically saves my tabs.
When
I
you turn it
don't
off-
care. Actually, Norton for $1 for the first year is actually not bad.
I don't care if you want my
Wait, but it expires in like 2 months. That's not a year.
Also, that's a nice monitor.
for the rest of the year.
It's not the rest of the year. That's 2 months short.
You
Okay,
stream?
you're right. Never mind.
You stream?
What do you mean?
You stream on any platforms?
No, I technically have a Twitch. Ooh, that needs to be closed immediately. That.
Hey, aren't these all being shown on camera right now?
Yeah.
No.
Minecraft! Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I can stay up. Ohio!
It was being shown on YouTube. They saw it in the. I don't think they saw anything big, but. You see how I made my hands go over there? Now they're here.
It's magic.
What the fuck? What the hell? You can see everything on camera. I was gonna try and get up behind you and just make hands appear.
How am I getting up from this?
Human centipede factor cap.
Is that actually said?
No. The description for YouTube is one of the better ones that we've had, though.
What?
What's the description?
I don't know. I can't look at it. But if you guys, it's for the stream. If you want to look at it, you can.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
I see nothing.
So you mean the video description, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, I can.
How do you see how many people are here?
I have you on YouTube.
Attonitae now faces an enemy unknown. A threat looms on the borders of the kingdom.
Wait, but it says you're about to broadcast. We're already broadcasting.
You want horrible ad. I don't know. Attonitae now faces an enemy unknown. A threat looms on the borders of the kingdom.
Wait,
Why the hell is the first recommended video Let's Play the Halo
Couple
series by
seconds.
Call of Scooter?
That's on point. This is just
What is?
TikTok. It's actually live.
Yep.
This isn't.
Yeah, this.
What it is?
Yeah, this is. It's streaming from here. It's kind of like OBS.
Oh no, but it's like delayed.
Right now, you
No,
Oh
it's
yeah.
not.
Oh yeah, that's because I switched back over.
What?
It'll
Huh?
always be
Huh?
delayed
Yeah,
due to
any
internet
streaming is gonna be delayed just because it takes time to actually
But that one
process
isn't.
everything.
And the time to get a boat in the water is going to take even longer.
Exactly.
Hold on now.
Duh.
Let's see. I had this right before. That's the right one.
You are okay with coming today? You're okay to come today?
Ooh, why?
Just don't talk on me.
I just didn't want to take a chance, but the period is up tomorrow. I don't know.
Oh.
The period is up
I was
tomorrow.
talking
That
about
I'm quarantined. I'm trying to
Up 30.
test.
So you're saying
I mean, if you don't have
buy
anything today, I
something,
highly doubt you'll have anything
They're
tomorrow.
that sword on me because it's my sword.
Perhaps. If I
Okay.
don't steal it.
Right. So,
Because stealing from Giship is ironic.
Drip, what do you want to do?
You can steal it from Chris, which is much easier and not at all uncommon.
I mean, you'd probably be buying Hush, so is there a difference?
Do you think anybody here has anything planned?
Listen.
Yes.
You steal from Wait, what?
Okay,
Huh?
besides
What's going on now?
Eurist, who plans everything,
I plan absolutely nothing. I don't have plans.
And then pisses everyone off
Okay.
because of the plans that they don't
But
have
hasn't
plans.
died yet. Close to it though.
Irony
That's
time.
because
Alec
Alec
is
is
the
way
one.
too cautious.
Irony time. Look at what faction I'm playing on that server.
Yeah, you mentioned.
Though to be fair, most of the times in LFR, I play Steward Carney Dwarves. I love them to bits, and nobody knows their lore, so it's great.
Yeah.
I get to play as High Jarl because nobody else plays the Carney Dwarves, and I get to declare war on anyone. Because I'm technically a neutral faction. I can declare war on the dwarves, claiming your defenses look weak. It's great.
Is there anything anybody wants to do before Ian, Lucas,
Oh,
and Josh get back?
Actually, I want to get that X.
Motherfucker!
God
you're
fucking
getting another
damn
coin for this.
No one's home.
No, he doesn't. He already knows about it. He doesn't get another coin.
Too late. We can't do those things anymore.
We're not home.
Fuck you.
You are smart. Did somebody move the wooden rods?
Go away. I'm not home.
Yes, you do.
Beat someone with it.
That could be the staff of Phoenix.
So just so you know, Ian, we've got two cameras. So Ian, just so you know, we've got two cameras pointed at each direction in the room. So you just literally go safe space.
They're both pointed at me.
Well, I thought one of them turned around.
No, I changed it to me because
Okay, so Ian just got shown on camera.
no, you didn't.
Did not really, huh?
Aaron's elbow did.
Get those fucking shoes. Put them up there. Put them up there.
Everything's safe.
Go put them. Yes.
Unless you walk behind me, you're fine.
Is that the
Hey.
Lord of the Rings mod?
What we did is John, who is this woman?
Wonderful question. Who do you think she is?
I don't know.
Put two and two together.
What?
Repeat that.
Sister?
Sister.
I love you.
Huh. She's
Me and Josh and Yes were also
Am I
sisters.
kidding? Or am I crazy?
No, you're 20 years off.
Oh.
Do you own him?
Mother.
So she is a mother. Okay.
Do you own him?
No way.
That's
She's
where
your
you
little
come from.
sister.
Wow. Me, Josh. No, you said sister.
No.
Sister was with you. Oh, I guessed sister too.
No. I
Wait.
knew she was way. She was definitely not a sister because she's too tall to be a
I thought
sister.
you were
Hey,
asking if.
Okay, no.
Hold
I have to
on.
bring my
I
spice
wanted
upstairs.
water.
Here's what I was
That's
asking. No one can see you until.
Oh, never mind. You are tiny.
Who's calling?
I was on the landing. I'm
Where
two
should I-
steps up high.
Small.
Where should I put my spikes?
You just
Put them
have to-
upstairs.
Wherever you can put them wherever you need. It's fine. No worries.
I'll be vacuuming this place after anyways.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, so I'm gonna share the carpet.
If you can't tell by your more youthful appearance and the fact that all the females in my family are fucking immortal witches, this is my mother.
Immortal.
I just thought you
So
were
they
older
do
sister.
own you. I was right.
That explains why she.
Yeah,
That explains why her face
I
looks
know
so much
you're
like
a
grandmother's.
soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really thought she was just an older sister. It's upstairs. I have your sister.
Yo, what's good?
John Julie said there was gonna be his little sister here.
I didn't think you're little.
Oh.
Probably. Why?
So one.
Okay, this isn't supposed to
John.
do this. This somehow went below the minimum.
John, what's your address
Okay.
exactly?
1086.
1086.
I texted him.
Right.
Okay, Ryan texted you. Yeah, you're going to the right spot. Are we in West Bluefield?
No.
What the fuck?
No, this is Rochester.
Oh my god.
There's not even a Willow Court
It's in
Bloomfield.
Rochester
I
Hills, Michigan.
checked. Just take the phone, Ryan. Here, go.
Send him to
Hi, man.
Ohio.
Yo.
No problem.
Hey, so there's this place called Toledo.
We live at the McDonald's in Kumbaya. You're gonna have to buy a ticket and go to
He
Africa.
hung up. As soon as he heard you talking, he hung up. Should I be concerned? Do I need to wash my hands after touching your phone?
Oh no.
Yes.
Don't worry.
You already
Safe
got
bet,
his
probably
disease.
should.
You already touched him.
There you go. I got
Yeah,
it.
he merely exists in the same room as you. We're all-
Hello.
I
So
saw
have
it.
we
in-
not
I saw it in
started
the
the
reflection
session
of your
yet?
glass.
You did
No,
not.
For some
Yes,
reason
I
we have
did.
not.
Did you like need me?
No, we absolutely did not.
Factor cap where we test if he can good suck.
Give me the phone. I need to actually see what the fuck you're looking at.
Hank Hill with a cigarette.
Oh, that's it? Okay. Yeah. It's an old cartoon, I'm not surprised.
Have y'all seen the Spider-Man trailer?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Why?
Which
The
one?
one
No,
for
no,
No Way
wait, no way home. Okay, yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
You haven't seen the trailer?
No.
You need to see the trailer.
I finally saw episode 2 of What If as well.
I haven't seen
Fine,
episode
I'll see
2.
the-
I've
I'm
seen
not going
episode
to watch
1.
What If because it's absolutely useless. Doesn't need to happen. It's not interesting whatsoever. It sounds like an excuse.
I'm gonna quote Ryan Reynolds. Aren't you a little racist?
It's all canon.
I don't give a shit.
My pronouns.
You don't
are
even
not
want
he,
to
him,
see
because I'll
Chadwick
never be
Boseman's
him.
last performance.
So I've been binging The Unsleeping City.
I have no
I don't
idea
care
where
about
this
this cash grab.
It's a different D&D podcast.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Episode 1 was kind of.
So Ryan, when are we gonna fight the
But
physical
episode
embodiment of
2
the American dream?
How do you know?
Brent, did you hear me? There's a campaign I'm watching where the main protagonist and antagonist are the physical embodiments of the American dream. They have to save the American dream from a well, he is technically a capitalist, from a corrupt politician lich, and they have to save the physical embodiment of the American dream, who's an angel apparently.
Of course.
Does it have an AR-15?
No,
It's not an American
it
dream.
shoots red, white, and blue lasers out of its hands and eyes.
It's not the American dream if it don't have a gun.
It can shoot fire and wind tornadoes and shoots red, white, and blue out of his hands.
No gun, not American. Try again.
But he's an Olympian.
He's got like khakis,
Say that
a
again.
blue button-up
He's
shirt,
an Olympian.
blonde hair, blue eyes, shoot.
You just say
Now
Shrek.
that's a
Did you
German.
say Shrek is an
That's
Olympian?
just a German.
No,
That's not an American. That's a German.
That's Icelandic.
Although that would be fucking hilarious.
Man, it's true.
It's French.
You're
French?
not wrong.
Did we get all of the same pop?
Yeah. No.
Most
He had 3 extras.
technically have a burger.
I have both of the Mountain Dews over here that were on. His
Oh,
lap.
I don't want pop. I need like hydration. I just.
You're.
But I take them up for you.
You want to smell my spice, right?
God,
No.
Put those the fuck down before I put incense in.
That would make them smell worse.
I put incense in the DM sword. It was in the hilt.
You see everything in there. I will pour that into shoes.
Where?
The
incense
ashes.
burner.
Honestly, I
The
would
ashes?
not mind. Those things
Yes.
have the. Those things haven't been washed since last season.
Not
How
gonna
do you
lie,
not
I didn't.
have 6 types of
Dude,
diseases.
I didn't. I didn't wash the track shoes either. I feel ya. Plus, I had to do construction in them, so it sucked.
You know something that bothers me? I can't decide if Alex's running form is excellent or terrible.
You look great in this photo, by the way.
You're perfectly framed.
I like the balls. Am I actually on camera?
No.
Good.
They're all face fixed.
Sorry.
Oh, hey, what's that button over
Is that
there?
mine?
Oh, no, now you're on.
Quite literally, I can't do it with a fucking button. Yeah.
Camping too. How futuristic.
Oh, you can't
Why
forget
are
the
you
pixie.
How
so
futuristic?
great
How
and
futuristic.
gross?
I love to build my gadgets.
He's a pyromaniac, but he
Is it
hasn't had
still,
a
like,
consistent
fantasy
access fire in a long time.
It's
so
fantasy,
all
but
coming
it's
out at once. Am I wrong?
think
You think he's a
Pirates of the
pirate?
Caribbean,
You're gonna fucking love me.
but
Hey,
with a little bit of sorry, 1 second. Pirates of the Caribbean, but with like a weird kind of tinkerer outfitting.
So, a shock trap is not too far out of the.
Shock trap, I'm not familiar with that. You mean like a bear trap that catches someone and shocks them?
No, it's like I'm building like this. It's like a thing that opens up. And there's a ball
That bear
of
looks
copper in
big.
the center of it.
So we got Doc Ock in an alternate universe. All right. I'm officially
I throw it at someone who opens for however long I cast.
I can just
on that.
Could be possible that's part of the
Ball.
thing. Just one where
That's possible, yeah. Are you an artificer in the second campaign? Okay, yeah, with a proper tinkering check, you can make that.
What are you making now?
I'm an Echo Knight Blade Singer.
Are you ready for next week?
Trap?
Your campaign.
Fuck.
Which one?
For the first half, he's going to be doing Descent into Avernus. And for the second half, we're gonna do this.
Cry.
Yeah, you'll be sitting on this end of the table with the cameras pointed to everybody else but you.
Well, hey, that means they can see the players.
Technically speaking, we could have you just monitor a couple of things.
Yeah.
And point it out. So yeah, that'll work.
Oh wait, we're streaming my session 0.
Of course we are. We have to record it.
Yes,
You have to
dude.
see your fans.
We have to have.
Oh,
some
the
form
fans
of
are gonna have
other-
so much fun when I'm there.
If we can't record mine, we're recording yours.
So, swarm of bees.
By the way, how are you working on the flame, the flammable aspect of that,
The fucking what?
or getting
Quality.
water on your wings and then?
Yes.
If you get water on your wings, you fall. Well, all of the bees except you fall.
I can't wait for you to realize what wax is.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
It's something I use to wax my pits.
Why did I let you be a beehive mod? I gave you too much power.
Now you know exactly.
I mean, I already
What
know
type
how.
of wax?
Beeswax.
So how are you gonna deal with the flame part of it?
Oh, nice. The flame part of it?
It's flammable.
We're just gonna get a camel.
Oh my god! It'd be like those things you take and throw
Yeah,
at
we're
the ground.
literally gonna get blades of grass with the bees and have them fucking weave candles.
I can't wait for you guys to discover my world equivalent to America. It's gonna be so.
I can't wait. I can't
Actually,
wait to get American sweat bees so that I can have swarms go out and automatically see anyone who is exercising.
Actually, wait, Ryan. I think your character would be aware of my nation, my world equivalent to America.
I don't know if I want to. Actually, well, it makes sense because I'm a businessman. So yeah.
Are you a capitalist?
Let me check my note.
Yes. It's like capitalism.
Its name is
with show-
Eldara.
Socialism.
Its
Maybe
name is
that's all never work.
Ryan.
Yes, but it is working
Ryan.
in this world.
Its name is Eldara. They made the
Only
first
temporary,
guns
like-
ever. So
Oh,
there's
his
that.
world.
They
I
might
thought you were
have
talking
guns.
about
I
like,
think
what
they
the fuck are you
suicide
talking
bees that
about?
are stingers.
All gun designs
Which is
were,
ironic considering literally every
model-
form of
model-
socialist or communist government had to have capitalism in
Um,
to make sure that
other
the government actually stayed
interesting
afloat, because
factor
those governments
about
never
that.
actually
One,
stayed afloat.
90% human population, the other 10% is various.
Almost like a federal government.
One very, very important detail. So how do I word this? Fuck. Let's check my fucking notes that I actually have now.
You made a mistake. You made a
Like,
horrible mistake, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, sorcery is
way
outlawed.
too powerful.
Oh, good.
Well, so specifically sorcery. Wizardry isn't. 90% of the spellcasters are warlocks, actually. Wizards are exceptionally rare, and sorcerers are banned from using their magic without also going into wizardry, because sorcerers, especially wild magic sorcerers, are considered exceptionally dangerous. And the nationwide,
So you could have
most of the warlock patrons are dragons. The leader of the nation, which democratically elected, actually.
Guys, I'm legally allowed to spread my hive mind in America.
I thought you were gonna say your legs.
Right, I'm surprised you don't want to join because in my world there is a
I get to make you a
democratic
warlock
republic that
I get
made
to be
guns,
your
magic
warlock
is outlawed
patron, we
unless
get
it's
to
a specific
America.
kind. A democratically elected gold dragon runs the country, and he's lawful good because he's a dragon.
There's a TikTok that I believe I sent to you.
You did your research.
I really think you would have.
He's lawful good. His vice president is a.
Well, you saw
silver
those?
dragon.
Did you see? Do you see the one with the? So, what are your pet peeves?
I don't remember why the gold dragon makes sense, but I know it does.
Because they run a secret.
Why?
organization
So you've chosen
that.
What do you mean?
Safety of the world.
Yeah.
And they're also extremely arrogant assholes.
His presence as a gold dragon is public knowledge, but that obviously isn't.
It's literally the Illuminati and
It's really first.
yeah, and then the silver dragon is
He's
just
what?
there to one.
They're
He's an
undead.
antagonist for the
Yeah,
first.
They're like, they are the dragon.
Holy shit.
Paladins.
That's kind of what I plan to
Paladins,
be
clerics,
in
and
his
warlocks
campaign,
make
or
up
in
90% of the nation's
his
spellcasters.
campaign. There we go.
And so they're all
The side nod.
Those motherfuckers. I realized to kill the dragons. Crimson Blade of Terror.
Oh my god, I'm gonna give a dragon and a
Or
flax.
something about the
Okay,
prophecy.
You're like,
Yeah.
Are they viewed as deities by the populace?
Huh?
Are they viewed as deities by the populace?
No.
Okay, they're fine.
Are you immune to fire damage in his campaign?
No.
I don't know.
he
You
is
asked me, is a
not
fire able
actually.
to survive being lit on fire?
Actually,
Yeah, they are able to
he
survive.
has,
Yeah, but
he has situational weakness. You have situational weakness fire to your if a fire attack rolled, if you critically fail a saving throw against a fire spell, or a fire spell critically succeeds the accuracy roll, you take 4 times instead of 2
because
times.
you have adamantine armor, right?
Well, yeah, okay, then it would cancel out to 2 times. But
No,
only for fire.
I'm just making sure. Is there any other part of your armor that isn't adamantine?
My face.
Okay.
It
So-
shall be made of bees.
Heat metal,
What?
Heat metal, and you're fucked. You're getting cooked. inside
unless
a
you
toaster
change the
oven.
rules.
Heat metal is
Heat
fun.
metal works.
Heat metal
Like a
has an interesting. Have you tested this? You've had access to adamantine. Have you tested heat metal against adamantine?
A little bit, yeah.
What-
I'd imagine that I did when I was torturing
Not,
people.
I've slightly altered adamantine. It adamantine can't be melted or heated up without the use of lightning.
Good, because I have. I
Hey,
believe I have some
hey,
lightning spells.
hey! Right over here! Right over here! Right over here!
So heat metal does not work on it. It actually
Again, right
it
over here!
stores the spell slot you use, and if the
It
person
can
wearing
what?
the adamantine is a spellcaster, they absorb the spell slot you use against the enemy.
Holy
Good.
fuck! Hey, so we're just gonna supercharge you, and then you can just fucking blast everybody with like 9th level whatever.
Yes, that's my plan.
I'm
It
scared.
goes up to their max. If he's a paladin, so 5th
How-
level, they can't go past.
Hey,
So you
can
can
I
just
melt
cast
down your
infinite
armor,
fifth
make
level, whatever.
adamantine armor for my
Creating
bees when I finally become a
contingencies.
warlock patron?
No.
So that I can make an endless army.
I'm
of
doing
bees
exactly
that
what
can
Ian's
cast at
doing.
9th level.
You have to melt it
Continuously.
down with consistent use of
Is there a
Chain lightning will do
is
it.
there a
That-
source
yeah, that will.
origin for twins? Like they use the power from each other in the official D&D? or
Should I like melt down one of your gauntlets? It
That,
only needs to be made for every
I
Any
believe
questions about my
there
world before
are
we start?
some things
One
in the
thing
campaign.
with my
There are some things
Yeah,
in
I will honor a
5e that
couple
do
of these,
involve
yeah.
that. Like for instance,
That will
Ian
actually
talked
probably
to
work.
3, but 2 shared the same thing.
It probably fit 2-3 PDs. So
Like they shared an arcane signature. Like
Oh,
it pulled
Okay,
the
well,
pulse
I-
between the 2 of them.
spells.
And then it came over to the other one, but it was a very thin line. And when it hit that one person, it like it was growing like a
you and
ulcer or,
only you. Like you can't, like individual
Tumor.
be, like you are
I
happy.
kind of
You can
do
buy
that
the
sort of
you can change the beer habit
for second
as long as it's within 10 feet.
because it's consistent.
That
So if they were like,
1 foot.
but I was also wondering if it was like if they were to cast the
One
same thing
foot.
together, is it probably they can't cast.
The reason you have it is you have psychic,
Uh,
natural awareness,
they're
and surroundings.
casting
As long as you are not within an anti-magic field or affected by anti-magic field. That's
So I just didn't know if that was that was normal thing to do.
I don't think
a
it is.
single foot.
At least
but
I
you
haven't
have
said anything about it.
What
I mean,
did
it could
just
be.
give
I
you?
can do some
Why
research
are
if
you
you want.
laughing?
And even I know that's a stupid
I can see
idea.
ethical formula.
If it's not, I
Even I know that's a stupid
Yeah.
idea, Ian.
if it's not, I may pick up home.
If you give him a foot, he will take a mile. That statement has never been so
I'm going
fucking
to
true
make
as
The
right
bee
now.
inhabits us with single foot of true sight.
What?
The bee, his consciousness is actively in, has a single foot.
So he has one beat
Oh,
that has
good.
a cubic foot
I can
of
see
true sight.
magical formula.
A single foot.
No, sorry. He has 4 cubic feet of
I
true
can make
sight.
ritual magic with bees.
Because I'm doing what you do in my campaign.
Yeah,
I
you're
can
going
make-
into You're going into advanced Dunamancy.
No, not that.
No, he
I
doesn't need
have
that
a-
type of bullshit.
I
He's got
can
better
cast
bullshit.
Ritual magic using my bees to make arcane formula.
You're capable of Elven High Magic once you're high enough level.
Who, this fucker?
I can make a world tree out of bees.
Put that in the closed page.
You're capable of Elven High Magic. You already know what's going to happen to you, Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that?
Because I'm becoming
You
a
know what
warlock.
you do. I sent you Starboy.
Once I get
Oh,
access
you're
to
talking about
10th level
abilities.
spells,
Okay.
I can make a world tree out of bees
And then
in 3
I have a
seconds.
magnified gravity altering spell at 3rd level.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's the fun one.
Uh-huh.
But I'm going to leave it up to you to figure out what I'm doing that's related to you, what you do in this campaign, in your campaign.
Our campaigns aren't connected.
But they don't have to be.
It doesn't have to be for them to produce the same effects. What could you do in this world that affects mine?
You're talking to a DM, Ian.
I'm talking about I'm doing what you do in my world, in your world. I'm going to leave it up to you to figure out what that thing is.
Oh, have you tried multiple and large flash reviews on a single item at a time, or have you not done that yet?
I have tried multiple, but I did not try rapidly expanding and then retracting them.
No,
Hello,
I
by the
mean
way.
casting it multiple times consecutively on the same object before it's been gotten smaller.
Yes.
So, you would know from experience of doing this slash reduces not only do it
Spontaneously combusts.
no, it doesn't combust, it collapses.
Oh, good.
It's like a black hole, except it's sucked, no matter how far away they are, it's sucked caster with it.
Oh, good.
You know
what's
what's
really
really
funny
using
to
the singularity?
Cool,
sucks
but is
it.
it only the caster?
It's everything within 10 feet and the caster, no matter what.
Good.
To your knowledge.
Don't fuck with me.
Ryan,
I will fuck
Ryan,
you.
I will
Ryan.
suck you into my black hole.
Ryan,
that's
do it.
Ryan,
Ryan,
If I fail or they
Call your
fail?
throat a black hole.
Oh, I'm going to make sure they fail because
Ryan.
I'm going to have luck
Ow.
and meta magic.
I looked away for 5 seconds and turned the Kirby. What the fuck?
I told you, I'm doing what he does in my campaign in his world,
Ryan.
except from an evil standpoint. You're
Ryan,
going to see Alice and Atlas, but evil.
Okay, I'm ready to see you guys. Are you continuing
I don't know.
I am too.
What are you
I'm
blowing-
excited.
Why are you blowing at each other?
You're blowing each other?
Yes. Why are you blowing each other?
you're gonna hate me, John. I'm gonna make a chain of bees, right?
I don't know.
And I'm gonna cast and large reduce multiple times at a target, and then just back through another bee.
Welcome to Factor Cap. Is it possible to make a new DM cry within the first session?
It will absolutely happen.
Yes. I almost did. Because they were slaughtering the flurries like that.
Oh my god.
Wait, really?
You almost cried because of that?
We're sad about that?
About what?
You realize that
The flurries.
Yeah. That's probably why you ramped everything up, isn't it? Because you realize how easy we were to kill the flurry.
No, I just realized that I did not balance the flurries well with you, and I kept it like that. I didn't change anything else.
So one of the most
You guys can still-
forces you ended up making one of the weakest.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't meant to be extremely strong. It was meant to be like you guys going up against hobgoblins at level 2, like a bunch of hobgoblins. But it turned out that you guys were going up against goblins at level 3. That's how it kind of worked its way out.
So they just watched them piss. Which was bad.
Yes.
One could say, but yeah, I kept them the same. The big one was the tougher one. Yeah. But they should be tougher now, considering that Hogarth said level up. It now has 4 arms, spines, and a breath weapon. And soon we'll be able to fly.
It's a hive mind.
The flurries level up as a hive mind.
Soon it'll have wings.
Alright, so even more of the party will fly.
Yep.
Did not fly.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I can't wait. Artificer. It looks like a genasi.
Yeah, artificial sorcerer.
Fighter. Well, yeah, fighter. Spellcaster.
Oh, in the second campaign. We're just talking about the characters.
Are you talking second campaign or?
Second
Okay, I
campaign.
thought you were talking
I feel someone
Flipping with each other.
Grim Reaper.
I feel so- yeah, I know. even better. You want to know even better? I'm gonna be using a greatsword in second.
Oh, by the way,
Oh my God.
Neolithic monk Go,
What's that one rule?
the one rule is you don't attack somebody without
I don't
reason.
know if anyone's gonna like my character.
Like
Oh, come on, that's
other members. Like if they piss you off, that's a reason.
Oh, specifically
Other
other members.
members. If they piss you off, that's a
Okay.
reason.
So I can just randomly attack these two people as long as they're not in the other monster.
As long as
There's no reason for it.
as long as their actions can be explained somehow as a reason for you to attack them, doesn't it can be the most bizarre things.
Other than you. Other than
Oh no, they don't care.
Oh, sweet, then I'm good.
But there's other things.
I'm good. If there's a group of people that I'm not allowed to attack without, at least some reason, that's fine. As long as the majority of people I can
Yeah,
still
just
attack
my
and kill
character
at
actions was able
will.
to
Yeah.
see each
So yes,
character.
I'm absolutely fine with that.
We can say
It doesn't
that
mean I won't end up possibly
My character's
assassinating the
technically in
leader
their
and
90s.
sending them all into chaos anyways. But that's later down the line. Don't worry about that.
all right.
Don't worry about that. We don't mind
Also,
people
yeah,
making me slave.
What?
We don't mind
So it
people
makes sense.
making me
They're
slave.
not an old person fighting.
Who knows?
They're not trying to beat people over the table with their grades. Imagine if someone made actually a human character that was in their 90s.
I'm surprised you guys haven't attached a chain to your weapons and thrown them at something and tried to Captain America it.
Or alternatively, trying to do like Aaron Ryan in the Wii Punch Out game with the boxing glove on a flail.
You just said, I'm surprised none of you's tried that, and I made a jackknife out of Thrasher and Genocide. I did exactly that.
Yeah, but did you attach it to something like Captain America and hold it?
I tried to. Failed.
Oh yeah, didn't it break? I think it broke off.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck. All right. Is there anything anybody wants to do before the session starts and Lucas gets here?
I wanted to talk to the leader.
There is a main central castle. This castle is located on a large hill. The hill itself has been separated and has a, I want to say almost like, the picture's not up. It's almost like a moat with a bunch of underground tunnels that go out to different parts in the sea or the lake. Considering this is the broken continent, the shattered continent, it is quite literally broken up into several different sections, 9 main sections. 2 of them do identify as one, though. They see each other as allies and they have one ruling government. But the rest of them are all separate. They do dealings with each other. They're with occasional fights and war, but it happens with kingdoms, especially in close quarters on one continent. If you wanted to, the large castle has several massive spires that rise up with one central one that rises out of this large mound. If you can actually see it from where you are, when you come back out of the portal, you came back out on the ship, so you're on the ship and you can clearly see it then. Like a sea of buildings and different pathways, civilization arriving, like you've never seen it before. You can see way off in the distance, not really, it's about a half mile, so not way off, sorry. You can see that in the center of this kingdom, almost like an eye. Hey.
Well, how do you, Lucas?
They are in there.
He is being raped by John.
7 minutes of heaven. So,
Exactly.
Where's the camera?
Facing this way. Both of them are facing his beautiful face.
So, Ian and John are sitting there. I don't know what they're going to be doing, so it's up to you. I think the only one that's
I
fine
don't
is
know.
Unfortunately, on these things, unfortunately, I have to
There's no place for these, so.
because unless he has another chair.
Take him away.
Probably will.
Don't want to see him
Whenever he
walking
comes
around.
out. But you can see in the center of this kingdom, like an eye, or like an iris, almost like the center of a hurricane, you can see that it rises up from this mound that has a large watery moat around it, with several bridges that rise and collide with the landscape at this island. The castle sits almost like it's a tooth growing out of an infected gum. It rises up and pierces the sky. Clouds barely kiss the top of this literal sharp tower. You can see griffins, dragons, and other creatures flying throughout the city. Not as often as thunderous Helios, but definitely there are definitely more creatures in the sky than just birds and various other things you can see. When you approach this, when you approach the bow of the ship and you get a closer look at it, you can see that there are 3 main bridges that come from different points. Not perfectly like how you would see on a pie chart divided in 3 equal parts. More 2 that are closer together, very old and look to be rebuilt many times, and then one large one on the opposite end of you, so southeast, because you're northwest right now. That is where you assume you would find the leader of this realm.
So it's all one kingdom, but they fight each other?
It's one continent, and it's divided up into 9 parts. Because like literally, it's like a broken plate, divided up by large rivers or lava flows, whatever, or magma flows, whatever you want to call it. 2 kingdoms are essentially one. They are on 2 separate pieces of this divided continent, but they do have one ruling government, like I said before. But okay, so I guess the live had to resume. Okay, never mind then. The rest of the parts are divided up into 7 different areas or districts, regions. These parts each have their own ruling government, and the Nation of the Sword is one of the larger ones, second only to another kingdom that you don't know of, but you did see mentioned on a couple of maps.
Okay. So, Ferris is going to go to one of the bridges, like flying over to him. And when he gets to the bridge, he's going to walk up to the castle and see if he's able to make entry to it. Okay.
As you build up the energy, take off, and fly over towards the bridge, lots of people look up to you and go. A couple of little kids are amazed by this, and they actually start following you with various toys and trinkets, wooden swords, broken and beat up shields that definitely have taken a hitting over time, because kids play with swords and stuff like that. A couple of kids have real swords that you guess are dulled, and they're just kind of swinging and pretending that they can fly along with you. Then you see a couple of blacksmiths that are like, "What the hell is that?" As you fly overhead, because they've never seen anything like this. This is a marvel to the realm. When you land on the bridge, are you coming in with a hard landing or a soft?
Soft.
When you land, you're careful to avoid a couple of people. Ahead of you is a caravan. 4 people are on the outside. 3 people are on the inside. You can tell because this has it's almost like a glass box. It's got wooden sidings and it's got a fairly good and sturdy wood structure, but most of the walls, ceilings, and other things that would cover the surfaces of it are glass. You can see into it. Royals, you guess, some sort of distant political diplomat is coming over. Not really sure. It doesn't seem like they're armed to the teeth. It seems like they feel safe, though they do prefer to carry around some semblance of a guard that are loyal to them only. They're about 15, 20 feet ahead of you. Besides that, there are people coming and going, various merchants who are pleading their cases to try to get some sort of benefit from the realm. You can see maybe even some guards that are coming to and from duty. Maybe they got sworn in just now, or they came from the barracks of the academy. You do see a couple of mages coming to and from. They look to be very happy, carrying different gold and yellow ribbons or laces that come down over their chest and then meet in the middle and form sort of like a bell shape that comes to a sharp point. It has various insignias and symbols and such on it, so possibly signifying their guild, their faction, whatever it could be. And as you approach, it gets larger and larger and larger, and you can see that actually built into this large, almost, you know how you have to prime like a go-kart or or a lawnmower, something like that, if it's a gas-powered one. It's like that little bubble. It rises out and then domes off at the top, and then the castle itself comes off of it. But surrounding that area where it's odd angles and shapes, you can see that buildings and other structures are built into it, similar to the San Alcove, except it's kind of keeping its rugged look. You can see various dragons flying down and landing. You can see griffins flying down and landing. Wyverns, too, which is odd because you only usually see wyverns with bandits or people of a more chaotic evil end of the spectrum. When you get closer towards the castle, it is a marvel to see. It indeed rises up and kisses the sky and the clouds. There are 3. There's 3 main towers. The middle one's the largest, and the 2 flanking it that are currently on your left and right. If you're facing another angle, then it would be a different angle, obviously. But the left and right, one's closer, one's farther. So for you, one's closer, one's farther. than the one in the middle.
That's where
These 3 towers, each of them have some sort of like glowing essence inside of it. They have these arcs that like pull out, similar to a solar flare, then wrap back into a different angle. There are 4 pillars that rise up on the top of it that kind of house this, almost like a gazebo. And that ball just constantly floats of different pink, blue, white, kind of this cream color. They just arc out and then come back into the ball. You can't see the one at the very top, but you know it's there because you can see a massive arc come down and wrap back up into the clouds.
Very cool. Very swell looking around at all this. Is going to be walking across the bridge. See if he's allowed to enter back inside.
Walking across the bridge, you do see that the doors are open, and on the guard post, you kind of figure out the reason why Sarkhan had to take over the other lands before taking over this one. This one, people don't seem to have left the continent. They seem to have fairly well clumped together and amassed a large populace, reaching 1 billion. Not there, but getting there. It is a fairly large area, not the kingdom itself, but the whole continent itself. Not the kingdom, sorry. This part being the second largest kingdom on this continent, you definitely see it as you get closer, as there are hundreds of guards on these different rings that encompass and protect the castle. The first one is very large, and as you pass through, you can see these large iron and steel gates. You can see that there are various guards up there with ballistas, crossbows. A couple of them they somehow fucking managed to get a trebuchet up there. A couple of those lining the wall. You can see some dragons perched up there. I'd say you see 2 closest to you, and then about 3 off in the distance, perched somewhere along the wall. Most of them are of a silver or brass, I believe, color. Sitting on the wall, currently perched and just monitoring the area. You can see that various people come down and glide on giant eagles over the landscape, almost like an aerial defense. And as you walk through this layer, you can see this is mainly militaristic. When you walk through, you can see that there are a lot of huts. They're not really huts. There are a lot of tents, shacks, there we go, and various buildings that you assume would be barracks. The walls are thick enough to not only house, people who need to get in, then go up, and then meet some sort of trapdoor on the top and pop out and give supplies. They can actually house 50 to 80 troops inside of it, almost like a hotel. As you pass through this sort of white / bluish silver, you saw this when you were on your ship. This white / bluish silver stone and metal that make up these walls is beautiful. It is a powerful looking kingdom, and they are very well defended should Sarkhan choose to turn his eye towards the far distant lands of this continent or realm. That is probably 45 minutes. I'm going to redo the ambience. Also, Lucas, you have your character ready? Cool, okay.
Suddenly, a portal opens up.
Just waiting to be born.
Just waiting to be born.
That's a good way to put it.
It is.
Yeah.
There's a quote, D&D, you're just waiting to be born.
Sometimes multiple times over.
Yeah.
In a single session.
Oh, God. I didn't know we were playing Tomb of Horrors again.
Yeah.
Dungeon of the Night Mage.
I would love to just put our characters through that right now. Just completely wreck everything.
As you get closer, you do notice the rain clouds form, though they don't encompass the entire kingdom. Walking a little bit further, continuing through the second gate, you can see that the second gate doesn't let as many people through. A couple of people are pulled away by guards perched on the left and the right side of this gate. You can see the rings do wrap around, but they do have barriers that separate the different sections of this outer ring. As you approach the second one, no one questions you, considering that you look like some of the new people that came in there. You definitely are a unique, descriptive person, and if somebody were to describe you to guards or report you to the kingdom. So no one really stops you, though you do get a couple of odd eyes that monitor you as you go in, considering that the world is at war. So walking in through the second gate, you can see the gates a little bit smaller, a little bit more condensed, so that way if the enemy were to try to storm the gates and break through the second barrier and get to the capital and take over and kill the king and queen or whoever's there. It's harder. It's bottlenecking them. Each gate when you pass through this gate, you see the next one, and it is smaller. It keeps getting smaller as you get towards the center. Definitely a fair strategy, considering when you get closer and closer and closer, more and more guards are perched throughout the area. But you notice that the rings house, yes, more guards, but less of a militaristic type setting. You start to see more people selling goods, whether it be armor, different rations, foods, things that are just commonly found on the street. Things to prepare you for your travels. People actually, some people are selling fine tailored wear. They bring a cart, set it up here from wherever their business may be out in the different districts. They bring it to the central ring because this is like a metropolis in here. There's tons of people. It's actually kind of hard because you have to move your way through the crowd. What's your passive perception? As you're standing there, walking through the crowd, someone bumps into you, and you feel a tug on your belt, and then they just keep walking past you. You look down, and none of your clips are missing.
Can I see who?
I roll a percent, or actually, roll an insight check.
Shit. Nice. Great. An amazing roll.
Oh shit, what did you get?
Possible that you could have done a better roll.
So turning around, you see that this person has very well just dispersed into the crowd.
God.
What is your character? What does your character look like?
God.
Look like?
Barrel.
What's he look like?
A poor person that's evil.
A poor person that's evil. Nice.
Oh boy.
It's a book.
So Bleakboard is not a weapon, by the way.
Yes.
Continuing through the crowd, you're not really sure who this person is that tried to steal a clip off the belt, but
You tried to steal from Barris. You little bitch.
That was me?
you're not sure who the person is because you can't quite pick him out. You turn around and keep walking through the crowd, nearly forgetting what you were doing, but then quickly like, oh yeah, gotta see the king and queen. Whoever's there.
Where the hell
So
did
one
Ian and John go?
piercing damage.
Into the 7 minutes now.
So, just to make sure,
1d4. Then
it was something that took on my belt and all my stuff.
unless they have properties.
It appears that a quick snatch was not able to be had with the type of defenses and precautions you have on your belt. So it was a lost cause, and as soon as it didn't come off, it just left. Whoever it was.
What
Just got a double.
So,
Anyway,
so you're only going to use your dexterity for
continue making this way into the castle.
Going through the next layer, the next layer, and the next layer, you eventually open up into the castle, the actual area. You can see that there are almost no people here who have dirty clothes, who have an odd complexion. Everybody here appears to have symmetrical faces, very, very well kept hair, various buns, lacings, very different things that make up their physiques that almost seem nobilistic in their nature. It appears you have finally reached Pebbletop. Pebbletop. That's what the peasants call it. You're not sure what the nobles call it. We haven't met them yet. But Pebbletop is essentially the metropolis for this realm. You see a whole lot of noblemen, various humans, hybrid between human and somebody else, or somebody else and somebody else. Very few tieflings. Very few. You've seen one since you entered. Couple of dragonborn. A lot of them are wearing various cloaks that symbolize different houses. Perhaps foreign diplomats, like said before, or various powers that may be that wish to strike up a deal to possibly end a war, a rivalry, or debate about a shipment of goods or services, something like that. but a lot of noble or high royalty people live in this area. It's smaller, or it seems big to you, but it's small compared to the kingdom. Walking forward, you can see the main tower, not the main tower, the closest tower to you off to your left, about 300 feet. The stone provides a large base and then has metal beams that rise from the stone below and hold it up. So that way if something were to hit it, it's not going to... no dragons in this area. You don't see any dragons protecting anything. You don't see them wandering. You do see them flying in the skies above, and they take off to different parts of the kingdom. It seems like they're almost orbiting or patrolling the skies in this area. Often frequently visiting back to the capital to make sure everything's okay. When you get there, you can see that there are signs, literal poles, wooden poles sticking up out of the stone. Fine paved stone pathways. You can see that these wooden beams sticking up out of the road and signs going off in different areas. One to the bishop's court, one to the capital, one to the what's it called? I'm trying to remember the names.
So you're gonna have what?
Oh, sorry, the Magus Court. There we go. I was like Magus Court, Mage Court. Sorry, the Magus Court, where similar to Galyrus and Attonitae, where magic and wizards meet the political differences in government. Sort of their piece. There's also a room for a Senate meeting or a council. And then the main hall. The main hall, you guess, is where you'll find the ruling people of this kingdom, whether it be a king, queen, council, court, whatever it is. And that point's dead ahead.
Following the pathway.
Okay. Following through the pathway, there's not as many people to bump into, so it's pretty easy to avoid them. No one appears to be running at you to try to steal a belt loop. And as you get closer and closer towards the gate, eventually a person or a guard stops you. This person, this guard, is adorned in blue, silver, and bronze plates, almost like a heavy plate armor. A large cape dress draped over one shoulder that falls to the ground. A sword perched in one hand, or a sword holstered in the side, currently being pursed in one hand, and a shield in another, resting on the ground like a tower shield. So like this big block of a shield, currently resting. He stands maybe 5'9", 5'10". So a bit of a small guy to be holding this, but still definitely holding it up.
So
I'm trying to get everybody done that didn't get done last time. Okay. So this short but seemingly powerful or defensive person asks you, what is your purpose entering this
I wish to speak to your king or queen, whichever it may be, about alliance.
You think you made it up?
Where are you from?
No.
I'm from an island called Thunderous Ilios. We're apparently trying to protect the island.
I've never heard of this
place.
place.
They do a standard.
You have an appointment?
And they do an official, an additional 1d8.
So typically you need an appointment, but considering it's his relief day and the festival is coming up tomorrow, he has a bit of free time considering most of his plan.
Doesn't have a trigger.
What's your name? Variously.
No, it does not.
I want you to know something, guys.
So if you're firing someone and
Go
you
into the
arrows,
You're going to see guards. You're going to see a lot of them.
do 2d damage.
None of them are like me.
No, sorry.
They might fall.
Do no damage.
They will
2 arrows.
possibly be cut. They're elites, but they're not like me. Kill goblins. I've taken on Dragonborn corrupted by the darkest of things in those woods. I fought in legions against legions, soldiers against soldiers, and tyrannical rulers from this continent attempting to storm this capital. Should I catch wind that you're of this, how you say, sorry, I have to remember the word. Oh, sorry. How you say agenda. I will not hesitate to cut you down. You understand?
I understand, yes.
Okay, so these are
Also,
so once the arrow is drawn to the front of the action, focus on the arrow.
Sorry, he's looking up to you currently because you're each short.
Yeah.
It does what the damage does normal damage type.
Did you get the joke? I said he's 5'8" or 5'10". I was like, he's short.
Or be stunned by the electrical shock, by the electric shock, and drop any carrying.
What? Well, that's not fair.
It's cute.
So, as he holds his tower shield, he slightly moves his shoulder out of the way and he says, I'll be watching.
Oh, yeah.
I very soon continue forward.
No.
Oh. Stunned and drop weapon.
I'm allowed to speak. Shut the fuck up.
You have lost speaking privileges.
That will be better used servicing someone.
That was said.
That was sad.
Sorry for anybody on stream. Same. Okay. Oh my god.
Get to me when you can.
Yep. So, the doors open up and you see on the other side the guards are currently pulling them with these massive metal poles that eject themselves from the side of the door with a resounding as they are huge. You can see they're about 1.5 feet thick. And these guards are very well built. And a large iron bar slowly falls as another person is currently holding these massive chains. Oh, sorry, I just realized how I looked on the stream. Holding these massive chains. There's not a crane. There's not a lever or something or a switch you're supposed to flip or pull. This guy is letting this massive iron bar back down by himself. He's got a fairly thick helmet adorning this type of thing, but with no cape. And he's not wearing any bracers, just a metal band that is flexing when he moves this chain and lets it fall. It's actually kind of intimidating when you look at him because he's just.
Ryan, why? Ryan was in. Oh wait, what?
Then yeah.
You? What?
Did you tell me to put the spells in here?
No, it put abilities there. Not
Yeah,
spells.
abilities, not spells. Spells are different from abilities.
Oh yeah.
Spells are specific abilities, but not abilities.
It's okay as long as you have some stuff written down. You're fine.
But you will.
Plus,
but
this
I
session will
would-
be fun.
I really would.
When you walk into the room, there are large pillows. Pillows. What are you doing?
You, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about each spell
I have a
level.
sword.
What spell slots you use every ranger. Each one is a spell level, and you have a specific number of spell casts for each spell level.
So, but he, oh, we have to do the axe throwing at the Renaissance Festival
I suck at that.
because us three did it.
Warlock, and they get
So now us four have to do it. And then Josh is gonna be there, so us 5. And then when Ian comes, 6. And then Lucas.
I don't know.
I know they get spell slots.
When would you like to come in? Okay. You're okay with me introducing you in some way? Oh, no, it's a party. So, when you walk in, you can see these large pillars. There's about 5 of them on each side, but they are cut in half. It looks like with a hammer. The reason why I say with a hammer is because as you walk in, you can see that they were cut in half, or more like the center of them was removed. Like